Hey teacher friends, it's Katie, and I want to real quickly share with you the one symbol on your keyboard that will completely revolutionize your workflow in Google Docs. That symbol is the @ symbol. So by simply typing Shift-2 to type the @ it opens up the entire insert menu for Google Docs, allowing you to work really quickly. Let me show you a couple different ways that you can use this right away. So here I have a document where I am building a worksheet for my students, and I want them to be critically thinking about the events of the American Revolutionary War and the events that led to the war. So I've started typing some things here, but let me show you one of the things. So as I'm working, I'm starting to create these scenarios, and I want to highlight that this is a heading for students so that it's easier for them to see. You can add your paragraph styles by simply typing @ pulling up the menu, and then adding your headings. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I have another video that explains all about these paragraph styles and why you want to be using them all the time. But look how quick and easy you can convert just by typing @ heading 1, heading 2, @ title, whatever it is. The next thing I want to do is I want these students to be making choices about these scenarios, choosing yes or no. What I want to use here is a drop-down menu. You may have seen these in other building blocks. Let me show you how we can use it to help students make choices. So I'm going to type @drop-down. When I get the choice, when I click enter, you can see that I can create a new one or I can use ones that already exist. Let me show you how easy it is to create a new drop-down menu. I just want this to be a yes or no. I can even color code it so that I can easily see at a glance what students chose. I could add more. I believe you can, I know I've tried up to 25. I'm sure you could add more than that. I don't need these options, so I'll just delete those and then I'll click save. And now it creates this really cool little drop down option. Oop, let's edit that. Add an undecided choice so that they haven't chosen anything, and then they can choose the drop down. So here's a really cool way that you can add some interactivity to the document by creating your own drop downs. So once I do this, I want them to be able to think about the Stamp Act. So I want to link them to content. So I'm going to @link, and when I hit enter, this is where I can go ahead and paste a link in. Now, let's assume that I already know exactly what website I want to go to. But you can also search from within this little window. So I could just type the Stamp Act for Kids, and I see that they have this Britannica article I'd like to use. And now, with one click, I can hover and see the website that they'll be linked out to. So it kind of creates this hub of learning by using the @link option here. I also want to give them some space to think about what they're working on. So I'm going to @ a table. I'm actually going to choose to make my table 1 row by 1 column. So it creates this nice little thinking workbox. I will have to go up to my formatting bar if I want to do any changes to the color or the look, because this is your insert, not formatting. But yeah, so you can see how I have all these different choices. Oh, here's another great one. So I gave these directions in a paragraph. I'm afraid the students will struggle with that. So if I come up here and I type @list, I can choose to make this a numbered list or a bulleted list. Let's try numbers. And then I can just very quickly turn this paragraph into step-by-step instructions for what I expect them to do in this activity. So again, most anything that you see here in the insert menu from the drop-down can also be inserted here in your document. If you have any questions, be sure to check out my website, techwithkatie.com, or subscribe to this channel to learn more.